Hello everyone, I hope you are well. Now, I've had a couple of requests over the last week or two to do an ASMR about depression and anxiety to dispel it. So I'm going to do that now because I think that is quite important, okay, especially as we run up to the holidays. Alright, so I just want you to settle yourself down. I'm probably just going to ramble on in a lot of this. Okay, I want you to imagine looking at a tree trunk. And I want you to follow that tree trunk down into the ground. Downwards and downwards. And downwards. Feel your roots coming out and merging with whatever tree you see in front of you. And then I'm going to get you to turn around in your mind's eye and sit with your back against the trunk of the tree. Let the tree support you. Now this may be a tree that you know in real time, or it can be an imaginary tree. I'm just going to help to ground. And then we're going to light a candle. And as I light this candle, I want you to imagine that candle flame at the center of your being and feel and watch that flame glow and grow, and I want it to push out any negativity, pushing it out to the sides, pushing it out above you and below you, pushing it out to the front and the back of you. All of those worries and all of those anxieties that do not belong to you. Okay, breathe out. So now we've grounded and we've protected with a ball of fire around you. Pushing out the worries, pushing out the anxieties. And then I'm just going to place my hands in Gasho, in prayer position, and you can do the same. And we're going to repeat a little Reiki Mantra. This is one of the 5 principles of Reiki. Just for today, do not worry. Say it after me. Just for today, do not worry. And again, just for today, do not worry. And when you start to worry, hopefully not today because we're going to dispel that now, but I want you to remember that. Just for today, do not worry. Just for today, do not worry. Just for today, do not worry. Okay. All right. So I'm just going to start clearing now. I said I was going to really talk through this. We're not going to do a little meditation. I'm going to draw the Seihei symbol into you. The clearing symbol. So clearing that negativity and that worry and anxiety and depression away. Pushing that in and guiding it down. I'm going to activate that with the Chokure, the power-up symbol. Chokure, Chokure, Chokure. Then we're going to draw in the distance healing symbol. so that this carries on into the future for you. Okay? Honsha Tse Sho N. Honsha Tse Sho N. Honsha Tse Sho N. Okay. And then finally, I'm going to draw in the master symbol to overlight anything that I forget or miss, because I do. I'm going to draw that now, the Daikumyo, and this is the Tibetan Daikumyo, the non-traditional Reiki symbol. Daikumyo. Daikumyo. Okay. And where you find me sitting is where I sit to do my clients. So I've got every magical item around me. I have bookshelves full of shells and crystals, baskets, everything. And a whole desk of big, large shells and crystals, and of course these feathers. So I'm just going to hold the aura at the side of your head, and we're going to brush any of those worries and anxieties away. And I think this is going to be a real mishmash of things, and I'm feeling the need to call in an angel, your healing angel, your guardian angel. And even if you don't know who they are, I want you to trust enough. You have protected yourself to call that angel in, just going down your back now with this. Call in that angel, and I'm just going to remove this feather out of your aura for a minute. And I want you to feel an energy moving in close behind you as I hold the space for you here. And if you don't subscribe to angels, how about your spirit guide? Okay, do you feel that energy behind you, having your backbone like that tree? Just remember that energy, and your guide or your angel will only support you. They will never tell you to do anything that you feel is negative or bad, okay? So just a little hint then. And you can call on them whenever you want. Just brushing the back as well. Brushing away that worry, away that anxiety. And you may get gods, you may get goddesses, you may just get people from different cultures. You may get angels, and some people may get animals, or you may get all of them. It's very individual. And don't worry if you don't know their name. I didn't know my guide's name for at least 15 years. In fact, I called him the name that he calls me. So, and I found that out from a spirit guide artist. She laughed and said, no, that's what he calls you. And you may get different ones coming in quite often. If you're researching a different culture, you may get someone showing up from that culture, but they only want the best for you. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to do some gentle pulling. Now, I don't normally do this, but I did this on one of the videos I did in TikTok, and it's quite effective. So we're going to pull that anxiety, we're going to pull that depression out, and I'm throwing it away. I'm asking the light to surround you. I'm going to ask your guide, your angel, your animal, your god, your goddess to hold the space for you on your end, and to surround you with ethereal light and love. Okay. Alright, I need to I need to just run a large pyramid down you. So I'm holding it above, drawing out any worry, and pulling it all the way down, because it depends where you are worrying from. Do that 3 times. Now I'm going to put the energy back in. Peace, healing and tranquility. Peace, healing and tranquility. And I have got abalone rings on with copper, so it amplifies the energy. Peace, healing and tranquility. Settle that down, take a breath and breathe out gently. Okay, alright. Just going to soothe your cheeks. You're doing well. You are exactly where you are meant to be. And now I'm going to pull out a card for us from my very good friend, Shaman Isabella Stoloff, from the Orange County Healing Center in California. This is her card deck, and I'm going to give credit to her. It's a beautiful deck. So I'm just going to shuffle them here. My rubbish shuffling that you all laugh at. Trying to get a bit better. Okay. I want everyone to blow on the cards. I'm going to ask the guides to pick a card for the collective. Okay, these have beautiful mantras and beautiful sacred geometry. When you live from an authentic place, anything is possible. Okay? Anything is possible. It is possible for you to stop worrying. It is possible for you to stop this depression and pull yourself out of it. It is possible. Wish it from your solar plexus. Okay. And we're going to pull out another one as well. Okay. Pull out 2 for balance. Blow on those cards again. What does everyone need? Okay, very wise words. You cannot grow until you let go. And I think now we will try and do some letting go. Okay, so I am going to take a smoky quartz, okay, and I'm going to wrap and pull that worry, that anxiety, that heartache, that depression out of you. Roll it all the way down. Pull. And then all the way back up. Let it pull out the long threads. Maybe you've only just started suffering. Maybe you've been suffering for a while. Okay. Turn the rings around for this. Relax, relax. And we ask for the highest good of everybody watching. For today, do not worry. Just for today, do not worry. Just for today, do not worry. You cannot grow until you let go. When you live from an authentic place, anything is possible. Okay, I'm just going to put that into your shoulders. And now I'm just going to sweep out some more. As the Reiki symbols take a little while to work in people, I've had people coming back to me and saying, after a few weeks, the healing has worked on what they wanted. It does not always work instantly, okay? So I'm going to pick up my new favourite shell, which is a black abalone. So it's sort of black and pink, and I call it the balance, okay? We're going to just shine that energy back in, shining the love, the wisdom, the pearl essence. And I'm not sure if it was the Buddha who said this, but you cannot worry about the future. You cannot change, rather, the future. You cannot change the past. Trying to live in the presence of today. And I understand that not everybody's family is supportive. And if you don't want to go, if you really have that dread, maybe it is best for you to either go to friends or have a day in front of the television, eating what you want, watching the crap that you want. I've done that for a Christmas. I had a need to spend Christmas Day by myself once. My fiancé went down to his mother's, and I didn't know why this was. I didn't even want to see my parents. My kids were at their fathers because we had alternate years then and we were divorced. I wanted just to spend the day by myself. And I took my dog. It was the dog I had before, the one you guys know. And we literally went out for a walk at about 2 o'clock, 3 in the morning, and we walked around the streets and we watched all of the lights come on in the houses and watched everyone else enjoying it. Then I went home and slept, and then I got up and I ate what I wanted and I watched what I wanted, and I had a thoroughly lovely day. And I've never needed to do that again. I got that out of my system. So if that's what you are feeling, then go with it. Okay, I'm just going to soothe that now. I'm going to bring balance into your aura with this shell. I'm going to ask your guides or your angels to place their hands upon your shoulders now. And I'm going to get them to draw a symbol into your heart chakra. You may feel that happening, or you may even see the symbol. Breathe out. I'm going to then get them to draw a symbol into your throat. Again, you may see it. Don't worry if you don't feel these things though. It still works if you are open to it. And then I'm going to get them to draw a symbol into the back of your third eye. And it is a symbol particularly not to worry. Some of these fire letters, as we call them. Okay. All right. So, getting them to place their hands on the back of your shoulders. I'm going to place it on the top of your shoulders now. And we're going to ground this energy in. Breathe out. So I'm going to draw the master symbol again to seal it all in, the Daikumyo. Daikumyo. And we are now going to protect you with this. Yes, this is a protecting symbol as well. So I am going to draw this above your head, down your chakra line, and I'm going to draw the spirals around you. Chokore, chokore, chokore. Bring my hands together. I'm going to cup your heart. Just imagine, remember that Buddha video we did last week? Imagine those Buddha's hands cupping your heart like a rose, like a lotus. Breathe in that fragrance and let it soothe you. And then we bring the hands together and repeat the Reiki principle or mantra after me. Just for today, do not worry. Just for today, do not worry. Just for today, do not worry. Breathe in and breathe out. Okay. Now I want you to take your mind back to that tree that you are sitting against. As I place a hand on your shoulder, I'm going to ask your guides and your helpers just to step back out of your auric field. They're not going to leave you, they're just going to stand back a little bit. And I'm going to get you to stand up, turn around and look at that tree. Look directly in your line of sight. You're looking directly at the trunk. And then you're going to cast your eyes down into the ground, following the trunk and feeling that grounding happening in you, within your feet. Breathe out again. And we ask for peace above you, peace below you, and peace all around you. Namaste. Lots of love to you. Bye-bye now.